So I'm Mads, I'm 20 and I'm a Youth and Inspire intern at King's Church. I was diagnosed in January 2018 with this condition called celiac disease. So it's an autoimmune disease where basically your small intestine becomes inflamed, which means you can't absorb gluten or anything containing gluten. So I started developing symptoms, about 3 years ago. I lost a lot of weight, got down to about 5.5, 6 stone, had loads of tests done, and then I had a biopsy, and they eventually realised it was celiac disease. So during the month of May, for 2 weeks, we did like a prayer meeting every evening. And one evening, Michael, who did Impact last year, he really wanted to pray for the sick and pray for healing. And because the youth were there, I was praying for some of the youth and some other people that wanted healing. But I realised that actually I'd never asked for healing myself. And I never believed that actually I could be healed from this thing that would last a lifetime. So I got back that night and I just went, you know what, I'm just going to pray with God. I don't have to pray at a big prayer event. I can just have a conversation with God in my bedroom. I just said, okay, God, I believe that you are good and I believe that you can heal people. Can you heal me? So the next day, I didn't have like a massive tingly feeling. I didn't go, yes, I know I'm healed, I'm certain of it. I just basically had to try and see, which is pretty scary because if you ever had a reaction to celiac disease, it's not nice and it can take a while to recover. So I started eating gluten again, bit by bit. So with celiac disease, you can't even have like your food cooked in the same kitchen as something with gluten in it. So I just had to start cooking my food in the same areas and just started bit by bit introducing gluten into my diet, and I was fine. I had no reaction, I didn't throw up or anything, I wasn't in pain, I felt like completely fine. And I just kept on eating it bit by bit for like 2 weeks. And then I went to the doctors and I just said, I've kind of been eating gluten again. And she looked at me like I was a complete nutter. She was like, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna kill yourself. You're eating gluten and you're a celiac. She was adamant that something was wrong. So she took loads of tests. She took my blood pressure and my temperature and all of those types of things. And they were fine. And so she was like, right, I'm gonna do it again, because she was adamant that I couldn't be healed. So she took them again and she was like, oh, they're fine again. And so she took my blood. So I waited and she rang me a few days later and she said, I cannot believe this. This has never happened before, but you are completely fine because you've been eating gluten. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's this thing called God. I believe that he's healed me. Yeah, I've really been enjoying normal bread, for one. Mars bars, pizzas, sausage rolls, like anything, cake, you name it.